What are you, some mental case? Following me around, accusing me of the same thing over and over. For the last time, I don't know any Emily, and I am not a blackmailer.
You're not homeless either.
So what?
Why did you lie?
You think I'd tell the truth to some guy who jumped me in an alley?
You have a key to a mansion on 557 Grand Street.
You followed me?
I watched you let yourself in.
I don't believe this.
You better start leveling with me, Gia. Or whatever your name is. Because you're not gonna leave here till you do.
Hey! Well, hello? Was anybody gonna call me?
Well, I left you 2 messages. Didn't you get them?
It must have been after I left. What happened?
The disguise worked.
The nerdy census taker worked?
Yes.
Tell me.
Well, Nicholas and Lucky hid, and I went to the door, and Mrs. O'Lear answered. She didn't buy my census taken line at first, so I had to do a little tap dance.
Okay, does she live there?
Works as an au pair. Just as I was leaving, she was exiting the house.
You saw her?
Yes.
Oh my god, I'm getting goosebumps. Is she the blackmailer?
I couldn't tell. She seemed to answer my questions like she had nothing to hide.
Well, maybe she was lying.
Well, her name is Gia, and she's definitely not a runaway.
Oh, man. I was hoping this was gonna be over today. Now it looks like we're back at square one.
If you found a bag of cash lying in an alley, what would you do? Leave it for the next guy?
You didn't find it. You knew it was there. You went right for it.
Well, that's your story, and you're sticking to it.
Yeah. And yours seems to be changing by the second.
Look, I know you're trying to help out a friend, but I am not the person you're looking for. I'm not after anyone. And I don't live in that mansion you saw me go into. I work there, taking care of the O'Lear's children for the summer.
I buy that. So far.
3 nights a week I have off, and I go out. When you and that other guy jumped out at me, I was headed home from the movies. This alley's a shortcut, and sometimes people dump stuff back here that's still good. I found a portable radio one night, so I'm always on the lookout. That's how I noticed the paper bag. I barely got to see what was inside, and you 2 guys were in my face accusing me of blackmail. I got scared, so I made up a story and ran.
Oh, you're good.
It's the truth, I swear.
Uh-oh. Cops.
He can't see me. You have to let me go.
Are the cops after you?
No, I swear.
Who's down there?
I've got to get out of here.
Stay put or he'll see you. Lieutenant Taggart.
Hunkering in alleys is becoming a habit for you, Lucky.
No, actually, I was headed to the docks. I heard a man and a woman back here. Sounded like they were fighting.
So you figured you'd check it out, huh?
You know, I know it's not smart to get involved in domestic quarrels.
So why did you?
I heard a woman yell. It was my natural instinct.
Next time, call the police.
Is that why you're here? Did somebody call it in?
PD got a report of a couple people loitering down here. Nothing but a fight.
Well, I guess we both struck out.
What was that?
So what did this Gia girl tell you about herself?
Well, her name is Gia Campbell, and she's taking care of the O'Lear's children for the summer.
Okay, so she's not from Port Charles.
Brooklyn, student at Columbia University.
Really? When did she get here?
June 10th.
The rave was after that. Elizabeth, she could have been there that night.
So, have you told Juan or?
No. No. It's the hard part, too, you know? He still thinks that there's something going on between me and Lucky. If only he knew how much worse it was.
Are you rethinking telling him?
Lucky would be so angry.
Well, he's just trying to protect you.
I know, I wish that there was a way that I could trust Juan.
You think you really trust him after all this?
I know. It's dumb, I know.
No. Sometimes you just know a person.
Like you and Lucky?
Oh.
No matter what he says, Elizabeth, he still loves you.
Well, if he does, I wish he'd get past whatever's keeping us apart. And I'm trying not to push him. I really am.
Must be hard. You know, it's funny. Ever since I've backed off, Lucky's been a lot more relaxed with me. You know, I just keep thinking if I don't bring up the past or talk about the way things were between the two of us, and maybe we could have a future. Meanwhile, I'm just trying to get on with my life. I wish I could say the same. It's like without Juan, it's like my life is on hold. Not to mention I've got this blackmailer breathing down my neck.
Hi. I was hoping I'd run into you.
All right, come on out.
You know, it's probably just a cat. I saw a couple back here, by the dumpster.
Didn't sound like an animal.
You see anything?
No.
You know, when Nicholas and I ran into you the other night, I was doing some thinking about Stefan's murder.
Playing detective again, huh?
Can you blame me? Mac's after my father for a murder that he didn't commit.
I know it's tough, Lucky, but it's still a police matter.
You know, if you guys are looking for a murder suspect, I'd go after Helena. Stefan and Helena hated each other.
I thought you and Helena were close.
She rescued me from Faison. I owe her that much. But I also know what she's capable of when she's been crossed.
You discussed this with Nicholas?
No. He has his own suspicions. But as long as my father's the chief suspect in this, I just avoid the conversation altogether with him.
Yeah, it's probably best.
Has the police searched Helena's yacht?
It's been done. The evidence keeps leading us back to your father.
Somebody is framing him. Mac's out to get him. You know that, right?
Stay out of this, Lucky.
Would you? In my place?
In your place?
Mm-hmm.
I hope I'd be doing just what you and Nicholas are doing, sticking together, not letting this Spencer Cassadine war carry on into the next generation.
Well, until the real killer's found, there will always be tension between us.
Could be worse. If one or two of you start investigating Stefan's murder, you could end up on opposite sides. The two of you are brothers. You're close. Try to protect that. Well, I guess I'm gonna call in my report. You need a lift?
No, thank you. I think I'll walk.
Stay out of trouble.
Always. Come on, it's gone.
I owe you one.
Hey, not so fast. Why are you afraid of cops?
How are you?
Good. You know, I'm gonna go. I'll be right back.
Hey, I still haven't taken you for that soda to thank you for not letting Ned sell my contract to that other record company. How about Friday night?
I can't.
Some other night then.
Yeah, definitely.
It's good to see you.
You too. You wanted to go. Yeah, more than anything. Well, could you be with him and not tell him? No way. Em, I'm sorry. I miss him so much, Elizabeth. I know. I miss us together.
Emily, phone for you.
If it's her, isn't it? You can handle it. It's okay. Come on. Hello. Reginald. Why are you calling me here? No, right. No, I haven't forgotten. I have to meet Grandfather at the country club for dinner. Right. Yeah. Okay, I'll be home to change soon. Okay, bye. I'm so sure it was the blackmailer. My nerves cannot take this anymore, Elizabeth. No. Oh, man.
Can't take what?
Oh, nothing. Just, you know, my family bugging me.
No, it's more than that. I saw the look on your face when you went to the phone. And if you're in trouble, I want to help you. And trust me, there's nothing I wouldn't do for you.
Trust what you feel.
Do you want to go outside? Something's really been bothering you, hasn't it? I mean, besides you and me.
I've wanted to tell you.
You can, you know.
This is Meg.
It's okay.
When I went to that rave, I left with this guy. And I woke up the next morning in bed with him. He was dead.
Cops make me nervous. You ought to understand that. It sounds like your family's having problems with the law.
I'm not the one that's running for cover. You are.
Well, if you figure I'm the blackmailer, why didn't you hand me over to that cop?
But believe me, that's still an option.
I've told you everything.
Except the truth. If I don't start getting some real answers from you, the family that you work for is gonna get a little visit from Lieutenant Taggart asking about their au pair and the missing $5,000.
You wouldn't.
Try me.